Imagine being just 3 days away from your wedding, with 200 guests confirmed, your dress hanging in the closet, and your honeymoon fully paid, only to have your own sister steal your fiancé right in front of you. That was my life 10 years ago. But what you're about to hear isn't just about heartbreak. It's about patience, planning, and the sweet taste of karma catching up. My name is Madeline, and I am 35 years old. 10 years ago, my sister didn't just steal my fiancé, she took him 3 days before our wedding, with everything meticulously planned, my dream wedding hanging in the closet, and the honeymoon to Santorini fully paid. That betrayal left a scar, but nothing compared to what unfolded at a family gathering last month. I stood in front of 40 relatives, mocked for still being single, while my sister beamed with the kind of pride only betrayal can foster. What she didn't realize was that the quiet man waiting outside in a black car, a man no one paid attention to, was about to change everything, and that her husband's career could crumble with a single document in my hands. Before I dive into that night, make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy stories of family drama, calculated revenge, and the power of patience. Leave a comment with where you're watching from and your local time. I love seeing the global reactions to stories like this. Now, back to the moment when years of waiting met opportunity. Rosewood Restaurant had been my mother's choice, complete with a private dining room, crystal chandeliers, and flawless service. I almost laughed at the irony of celebrating in a place meant for joy while carrying a plan for justice. I deliberately chose the corner seat, partly hidden behind a tall floral arrangement, giving me a strategic vantage point. My phone buzzed. ETA 45 minutes. Are you sure? I typed back, "Trust me," and tucked my wedding ring into my bag. The door opened, and there she was, Sophia, striding in like she owned the red carpet, with Richard following in an expensive suit. The designer of his jacket caught my eye immediately. The same designer who had made my wedding dress, now gathering dust in storage. "Maddie!" she exclaimed loudly, ensuring every eye turned toward me. "Oh my God, you came!" She paraded past the table, her presence commanding attention, her grin sharp and calculated. I stayed calm, my smile quiet, but my mind alert. Sophia had orchestrated every detail to maximize humiliation, placing herself directly across from me in perfect lighting for everyone to notice. "Tell everyone what you've been up to. Are you still doing data entry?" she asked with feigned concern. I corrected her calmly. "Strategic consulting." She gasped, playing the part of surprise perfectly. "Oh, still living in that studio downtown? That must be challenging." I smiled inwardly. I live in a downtown penthouse with a view she couldn't even dream of. Patience is powerful. The tension at the table grew. Sophia, oblivious to the storm about to hit her, continued her tirade. She mocked my age, singled out my mischances, and listed potential suitors, all while displaying the poise of someone who believed herself untouchable. I remained composed, waiting for the perfect moment. Another buzz on my phone. It's time. My eyes flickered subtly. She noticed, but no one else did. "Still single at 35? She taunted. "You must be realistic about your options. All the good ones are taken." She touched Richard's arm, and his discomfort was palpable. My mother tried to intervene, but Sophia pressed on, recounting childhood stories that painted me as obsessed with marrying first. "Maddie always planned to marry first," she said, "even kept a scrapbook since she was 12. The room went silent. Everyone knew the story. I took a deep breath, holding my calm, letting her triumph inflate. Richard whispered almost inaudibly, "Enough, Sophia!" But she ignored him, scrolling through photos of potential partners, mocking divorces, even suggesting I might need to freeze my eggs. Every word sharpened the moment I had been waiting for, and I remained still, a quiet storm preparing to strike. Finally, I excused myself. In the bathroom, I stared at my reflection, recalling the decade of pain, humiliation, and planning. Sophia's betrayal had left me a cautionary tale in my own family, but it had also taught me patience, strategy, and timing. I opened my bag, retrieved my wedding ring, and smiled. The moment of truth was near, and karma was about to take its course. I returned to the table, calm and composed, and in one swift sequence of actions, the truth emerged. Evidence of mismanaged funds, secret emails, and confidential documents exposed her husband's illegal dealings, leaving the room in stunned silence. Sophia's face turned pale, her perfect performance crumbling before 40 witnesses. The quiet man outside had delivered the final piece, and years of planning culminated in a single, unforgettable moment.